you know, the next holiday is Valentine's Day, so I figured I would go ahead and film a Valentine's Day look. If you want to find out how to get this look, just keep watching. I'm Mandy. For those of you who are just now joining us, thank you so much and welcome to the video. Guys, when you think about Valentine's Day, the look that I think of is a spotlight, bright pink or even red look with a dark rose lip. So today, I went totally opposite, guys. I don't know what happened here, but I did do a plummy purple and a rose shade is what I went for today, and it's not the spotlight, but it is the traditional bombshell look. I absolutely think it came out perfect, and it is easy enough for beginners. So guys, let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. Hey, are my glow tarts ready to get started? We're going to start off with the Jaclyn Hill palette and also the Profusion Selfie Kit palette. We are going to start with the shade Faint in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then this is an ivory shade in the Profusion palette. I'm mixing these two together and I'm putting that for my highlight brow bone, or my brow bone highlight. Now we are going into the Jaclyn Hill palette again, and this is shade MFEO. This is such a beautiful tan shade, and it's got a pinky undertone, so I really wanted to use this one. Now we're going back into the Jaclyn Hill palette and the shade Hunts. This is going to be more of our crease shade right here. This is just a beautiful red color. I just can't explain it. It does not look the same on film, but it is so beautiful. And we are using this for our crease shade. Now using shade Jax in the Jaclyn Hill palette, we are going to focus this on our outer V. And I just kind of wanted to make that C shape because we're going more for the bombshell look. So this is going to be focused all on the outer V or the outer C, whatever you want to call it. But I wanted to put it more in a C shape. And we're just going to blend that in. And of course, you know, every time you lay down a color, make sure you blend after every single color that you lay. It just makes it look a lot more flawless, and it gives you that gradient look from light to dark color. And we're going to try to blend this in toward the middle of our lid. Now this is the Makeup Revolution, the Ultra Cream Contour Palette, and this is the yellow toned shade in this palette. This is a concealer, and this is what we're going to do to cut our crease. We're going to do half a cut crease. I just find whenever you use a shimmer shadow, anytime you're using one of those, it's best to lay down a concealer first because it really grips onto those shimmer shades, and it will hold and it will stay there all day long. And for the lid shade today, we're going to go in with the Blink palette. Now, this is the one that I got in my BoxyCharm. So this is Blink and BoxyCharm made this palette together. This is like a deep plummy purple shade, and it does have a red tint to it. I love this shade. And these are really intense eyeshadows. Now we're going to go back in with Jax, and we're going to darken out that outer V a little bit darker, just so it gives that gradient effect on the lid, from the lid where Jax is to the lid shade. And we're just going to blend it over the shimmer shade and bring it in toward the middle of our eyelid. That's going to give it that flawless finish, the light to dark shade. Of course, you want to make sure that you blend everything really good. And then we're just going to take off our tape. If you did choose to go with a look doing this part, you don't have to do this. You can actually use a setting powder and just like a bake, build it on like a bake and put it on there, and it will catch the fallout. Now we're going back in with Jax, and we're going to take a really thin brush, and we're going to sort of tight line on our lower lash line. And I just kind of stamp the color on down there, because of course all the colors that I have on top, I'm going to bring down to that lower lash line in this look. And then we're going to go right over top of that color with the color Hunts. This is that red color in the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm using a pencil brush because I do want to bring this down a little bit low. But this is going to be our medium shade down there. Then we're going to take the transition shade, which was MFEO. And we are going to blend all these colors together. So the ones that we had on the top, we brought down to the bottom. And then I'm going to take this shade in the blank palette. This is the lightest shade. It is just a beautiful cream shade. And like I said, these are very intense. And we're using that for our inner corner highlight. Now this is the Wet n Wild waterproof mascara. I am using this to do a wing today. And we'll see if it don't end up too big. Every once in a while, I'll start doing one and it gets really big, like the Cleopatra look. But this one actually come out pretty good. It did. Now, if you don't want to do a wing liner, you can absolutely skip this step because I think the look is beautiful with or without it. Now, this is my Cargo pencil. It's in a black shade. This is such a great pencil, guys. I love this pencil. It is the creamiest, one of the creamiest pencils that I've got. And we're just going to tight line our lower and upper lash line. We are going to tight line with this pencil today. And now we're just curling the lashes. And I used one of my favorite mascaras today, guys. It's the Maybelline, the Colossal Lash. I absolutely love this mascara. You do not need falsies with this look. Now, I did use 2 coats because I just wanted that drama effect to be a little bit out there. But you don't really need but one. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the look. I hope you try it out for yourself. I think it come out beautiful. I love the plums and the reds and the rose shade. I just love it. I think it's all Valentine's Day shades. I just absolutely love the way it come out. And yet again, it is easy enough for beginners to pick up, no problem. And don't forget, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel and become part of the SelfTaught family, guys. I love you all, and I will see you next video. Bye.